Hi, everybody. Welcome to Makeup University. I got to zip around in my chair here. Hi. Okay. One of the beauties of live video is that we can just grip it and rip it as we want. So it's Monday, and I'm going to get my makeup on while at the same time chit-chatting you with what's going on. Want to get your thoughts on stuff. You guys, this is the coolest thing. If you can see that, it's a headband that's a braid, and I love it, except for I have a weird shaped head, like it's pointy. I'm just going to pull all my hair back so it's not in my face. See that? I'm tucking it under so I can get my face on. And then I have a really busy day full of, I have 2 webfomercials to do and just blah, blah, blah. Inside my trusty turpentine makeup bag, I try to tell myself to keep it in here. That way I can put it in my purse, or it's just convenient. So I'm going to open it up. Look at all that good stuff. First thing I always do when I'm getting ready is, let me check the sound. Is the volume's up? Okay, let's do eye drops. I got to hold the headband, otherwise it'll slip off my pointy head. While these eye drops set up, good morning, it's time to rise and shine. Have a sip. This is Do It All Different Backwards Monday, I guess. I don't think you can see it. I generally have a smoothie every day, and I was out of greens, not going to town until tomorrow. So I have orange, apple, mango. It's like liquid sugar. I like bitter, salty. Okay, so part of Get Ready With Me today is because I don't know about you, but I know empties used to be really popular on YouTube. Not so much anymore, but these are about to run out. Well, this one is. I'm going to put that on. And then this is a Sue Devitt palette. Can you hear the radio in the other room? Friend got me started on Spotify. I'm still kind of a noob at working it. And I honestly listen to the same playlist every day, and I didn't even make it. It's called Classic Rock Drive playlist, and I play it like every day. First thing in the morning, turn the coffee pot on, turn the laptop with the Spotify app on, boop, boop, and then I click Classic Rock Drive. And then today, it wasn't even there for me to choose from. I'm like, Spotify, you're a bully. If I want to listen to the same playlist every single day, then let me. But what it gave me instead, I appreciate this, is the Classic Country Drive. Oh, it is all the Merle Haggard, Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, Randy Travis, Nitty Gritty Band. Oh, it's all these old favorites. And so I'm pretty happy. I didn't want to turn it off, so it's still on. And Fault Boy says hi. This is a Sue Devitt palette, and I wanted to talk to you because for me personally, everything is shifting and changing, and you don't want to take your old season into your new season. And yes, makeup does expire, not so much your powders, and you can clean a powder. You know how to do it. You spray it with alcohol, not soaking wet, but you go, psh, let it dry, and then wipe it. Give it a firm wipe and take that top layer off. But these creams will go bad. So this used to have little applicators in here, and then it's 3 shadows. They are shimmer, and then it's 3 lip products or cheek products, and then it's got the 2 big cheeks. And I really like this palette, but here's the thing. This is years old. If I got to start doing while I'm talking. Okay. And then I've got my favorite Shiseido for brows right there. Let's just do a little something. When I do the infomercial videos, I try to look like normal, not like heavily made up, because they're, anyhow, point being, I'm going to go ahead and use these, and I can smell them. They don't smell rancid. I'm going to use this one right here. See that? Oh my gosh, I rubbed my hand in it and a hair came up. Looks like a dog hair. That's even more gross. Okay. little hint of color. Here's my point, you guys. There comes, I hate. Did you see Jeffrey's video, Jeffree Star? Hi, how you doing? Did you see his video? I'm going to go in with this color right here. Just kind of smush it all over the brow. Did you see Jeffrey's video about the whole throwing away $1 million worth of makeup? I don't know that I have $1 million worth, but I probably have hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of makeup. And I have been weeding out, tossing out, throwing out. If it's not swatched or used, donating it if it's still within the expiration date. And the point is, you guys, you can't take that old stuff into your new season. Okay, there's one like brown tone. I'm going to put that all over the lid. I'm using a Beauty Junkie Pro blending brush. Ooh, dirty. Excuse me. Live. Can't edit that out. Sorry. It's all this sweet juice. Gah. So my keto diet is not working very well because I don't think all that fruit was on my keto diet. Oh, that's pretty. You guys, I love the Sue Devitt brand. It's an Australian brand. It's a high commitment to vegan, cruelty-free, organic ingredients that are high pigment, high performing, well wearing. And I'm her fan. A century or lifetime ago, I used to do event artist makeup for her. So if you went to Sephora, you would see me standing there, buy my makeup. Whenever you see that artist standing in there, her whole job is to get you to buy the line she's working with. So if you see the artist standing there, don't ask her where the NYX is, okay? All right, that's pretty. I'm going to go ahead and smush it underneath the eye too. I hardly ever, I'm going to go with nearly never do precision liner. I always just make a big smudge, and it is what it is. I'm telling a long story. Probably need some protein. My point is, you guys, you can't take the old into the new. Now I'm just going to really work that color into my crease. I kind of want to pick that cheeky color up. In fact, let's do it. I'm picking up the cheeky color, and I'm just going to warm. Yeah, look at that. Now I need to buff the heck out of this. And while I do, I'm going to throw this palette away. Thank you, Sue Devitt. Day and Night Naturals Eye, Lip, and Cheek Palette. Blush, eyeshadow, lip gloss, SueDevittBeauty.com. So here's my long story. I mean, I know I am telling you guys a long story about this should technically be a Resolve Tuesday video. And that is, you cannot take your old into your new. Do not expect things to change doing the same old thing. That's the definition of insanity. So here's the deal. You might need to throw some stuff out, whether it's thoughts, isn't that cute? Products, old sizes that don't fit, and you're like, oh, don't worry, I'm going to diet down. I'm on a cabbage soup diet. What are you saying, YouTube? When I first logged in this morning, that's the first thing I saw was a recipe for the peel pot, how to have peel soup. And I was just like, that gives me gas. I mean, like wicked gas. So here's the point. Oh, that's pretty. I gotta put some brows on. And I'm still, let me wrap up my long story, is that I am cleaning out my shed, not my she shed. I'm cleaning out what I call the ugly shed because it is ugly. I have so little eyebrow, you guys, like it's ridiculous. Look at that. There's just barely any hairs. And I saw that you can get like eyebrow extensions, literally, and get them cut on. I'm using Shiseido. I use this duo. I have the Anastasia around here somewhere, but this is what's always in my bag. Like it's my go-to. Why? Because it wears really well. I've heard for a century, I always say century, don't I? About dip brow. I've never got into it. And so I don't do all the let's start drawing hairs. I know like a year ago, I was like, gung ho, I'm going to get my brows microbladed. And then my son really started to ramp up his pilot training. So my son and my money go flying. True story. I'm still telling a long story about I am cleaning out all these sheds, and I found a lot of really good product. Oh my gosh, just product that is great. And I know what happened. I have worked with Makeup University. It's going on 14 years because I started it just after my son was born, and his birthday, 14, is next month, August 26th. Oh! And I know I would get so much product. There was a time where Makeup University would get a dozen packages per day, Monday through Friday, every day, at least a dozen packages and maybe a handful on Saturday. Do those look all right? You know, the left side is always a unicorn and the right is always a bucktooth yak. Oh, well, go by. The point is, let me show you this step, that I would get so much product. I would swatch it, write about it, photograph it, write about it. It was before I had a YouTube channel, but I've just never really maintained it. You guys, I use my L'Oreal Voluminous. I have two of these, one for brows, one for eyes. I use this and I run it lightly through the brow. I'm going to get up close so you can see. Hold on. Okay, see that? And then I let it set, and then I run my colored gel through it. I'm obsessed with the brows. I am. Telling a long story. And I'm going to put my Tinted Moisturizer on. It's Comedines by Urban Cosmetics. I guess the whole point of this Get Ready With Me is that, see, it's down to like that. And it's really thin. Can you see that color? They make like 3 shades, light, medium, dark. And I just smoosh it all over. I have on already. There's a good song on the country playlist. Yeah, I hear it. I have on already my sunscreen. Okay, that's good. I'm going to let it set up on the skin. And then, you guys, this is a scar. You see that redness? And you're like, I have a little white patch here because that's where the chin covers the neck. But all of this right here, this is why I preach sunscreen like a fanatic. My thyroid's swollen. Great. You guys, watch Roseanne Barr's videos. They're funny. 2, God, put some mascara on. If I could only take one product to the beach, a deserted island, it would be mascara. But I don't know that I would necessarily take primer. And even just looking at my brows close up, I'm like, I don't know that I need to put color over. Because again, I'm doing infomercials and the makeup needs to be really natural. Boy, I'm telling a long story, you guys. Some need some protein. My point, I guess, is that I am throwing out product left and right. I encourage you, if you get as much product as I used to get, you know, I just basically quit blogging and I only do it 2 or 3 times a week now. Resolve Tuesday, Wine Wednesday for sure. I need to eat my words on this. This is L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I reviewed this maybe a year, maybe 2 years ago, and I didn't like it on my first impression, but I'm telling you, I love it now. I used to die hard the gray tube L'Oreal Voluminous, and now I use this and the pink tube, and I really like it. Still telling a long story. And that is, I guess, basically, like if you didn't hear the whole story, I want you to understand it is time to throw some stuff out. If you haven't used it, not even being like Marie Kondo, she's intense. I watched all of that on Netflix. Well, not all of it. I think I watched 4 of the 6 episodes. And point being, I really took to how she folds clothes in the drawers. And only one of my drawers is still folded like that. Okay, I am telling you, it is time to throw out some stuff. And if you haven't used it in the past year, like the rule, a good rule of thumb, if you have not used it in the past year, it's gone. Gone to the donation pile, or if it's past its date, you would do it into your trash pile. I almost filled up my trash bin yesterday. We threw out so much stuff. And the whole point was just that you got to get rid of it. You can't keep storing it. There is such, I would say, I'm going to go so far as to call it an epidemic. There's an epidemic of storage units, I think, in the United States. People who have so much stuff, it does not fit in your home or your apartment. And I get it if you have like a studio apartment, but there's such an epidemic of stuff that people actually are keeping their storage units, not because they're traveling abroad or having a home built and had to downsize to an apartment while it gets built. They're just flat out that too much stuff. I have condensed down from 3 sheds with the garage down to two and a half. Let's say 2.5, because one of them has my laundry things in it, the machines and the folding and the blah blah blah. You guys, look how pretty that. I don't know if you can tell on the camera. There we go. Look how, oh, it's so pretty. Oh, speaking of pretty, did you see, I'm probably Jeffree Star's biggest fan. Did you see his review of the new e.l.f. jelly makeup? It's a really good video. I know I do not need makeup. Oh my gosh. I could use like that palette that I showed you, the Sue Devitt palette I have on, lips and eyes. Let's do the cheeks with that. I'm not kidding. That palette right there could easily last me a month if I use nothing else. But here's the thing. I have so many other palettes. I feel like I've started 5 stories and finished none. Sorry. The blush, I prefer bronzer over blush. Like I would say on an everyday basis, I have bronzer on. This has been Fox in a Box Party Girl by Hard Candy. Smells like chocolate. That's the color. I think I've been using this every day. 6 months, maybe a little bit more. So I'm going to get the big old brush. And I had this color in my crease. So I'm going to put that color on the cheek. Yeah, see, that's a lot of color. So what made me think of this is that when I was watching Jeffree's video. Oh, I should have powdered my face first. Long story short, he used their cheek color and it was like, dang, it was intense. So most of this is done enough for me to get to work on the old infomercials. Let me take my hair down, take all this. Because I was also going to share with you, it's super humid today, so it's just wild. This is my favorite tip. These are a blog sample. Thank you so much. I am a foam roller queen. I have Hashimoto's, which is low thyroid disease. Not happy. And so I have really dry, thin, brittle hair, and I just have to baby it. So I don't like to heat style it, like only if I'm like going to a work event, like really going to an event, will I actually heat style my hair. Otherwise, this is how I make all of the messy, wild, wavy hair get some shape. And I use these foam rollers, and you get these, I think they're Goody brand, any mass retailer, and then you just put the hair on it. Like, I'll show you how to do one. The secret is not to use too much hair and to have damp hair. So I just twist it on there, and I tuck the tail under the hair and then roll it up and bend. Ta-da! It is possible that if you ever see me in the car, you know it's me, because every time I have to drive to work, like if I'm doing promo brand ambassador, I'm telling you guys, see how sticky my skin is? It's humid. There's some, and I always post my picture. I'm like, I don't heat style my hair if I don't have to. I put it in the foam rollers, and I will have damp hair with a little bit of mousse texture spray in it, and I roll it up in those rollers. And then my commute to work is usually 2 hours or 5 hours, or it'll be 2 hours catch a plane to fly somewhere. Long story short, I just saw the timer. Oops, this got long. Get ready with me. Foam rollers will save your hair. Note, this is important. Do not buy the kind at the dollar store. I thought I was saving myself some $6. I was just going to buy a dozen at the dollar store for $1. Dollar Tree's my jam. And here's the thing. They're awful, because what makes them awful is this part. The foam isn't the problem. On the Dollar Tree, I think I've lost them all by now because they made me so angry. The plastic is very thin, very brittle. So these parts just broke, or it's so thin that anytime you try to snap it shut, see how this one has this big, thick plastic? Don't buy the dollar store. dollar store kind. It's a waste of $1. It's just going to make you angry. Get the good kind. Get the goodie foam rollers. It's worth the money. Check out, I'm going to put it in my comments right here. Check out SueDevittBeauty.com. Foam rollers, goodie, bronzer, fox in a box from Hard Candy in Party Girl. Okay, I don't think I've ever listed the products in the live chat. So again, it's something so new. You guys, this week is just pivotal, and there is everything and nothing going on, and it's a good thing. And I am excited for what is next. I have so many things that are, like how you put a pot of water to boil, like you're making spaghetti, and you put a pot of water down, and it's not flat, it's not a rolling boil, but it's just starting to percolate, starting to simmer. That's where everything is. And so come August 1st, I will be able to share those projects, as soon as I sign up on that contract, and just share what's going on. But it's such good news. And it's funny because it leaves me in a position now of just waiting, just waiting. And I make really great use of my waiting time I am cleaning out, throwing out, repurposing, recycling. And I just encourage you to do the same thing too. Because I'm telling you, back to school in Arizona, back to school, boop, it's here. It's right now. Most of our schools, some have already gone back. Most of them are going back July 29th. So we're already full swing. Summer's gone. Like the heat's still here, but the summer's done as of next week. And I'm telling you, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. It's back to school, which, by the way, if you need a social promo video for your brand, whatever you're working on, I sell those. Ding! And if you want one, message me and I'll send you the link so you can order it. So easy, so fast. Everything's done online. If you need to send a product, send a product. I'll hold it up and review it. Good times. Long story short, back to school, Labor Day weekend, slippery slope into Halloween. Now it's parties. Now it's Thanksgiving. Now it's quarter break. Now it's Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's Eve. Boom, 2020. Are you ready? Okay. Hey, this got long, but I really enjoying the live format because I can go click, 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 and we're on and we're done. And I'm so glad you joined me today. I will definitely be on tomorrow for Resolve Tuesday. And it'd be fun. I'm really busy on the Twitter. Oh, I do not like the new layout. Whose idea was that? Long story short. Is there something you want to discuss in Resolve Tuesday? Should we do just like a question and answer day? Like, you got this far. Are you having trouble keeping going? I don't know. I was just thinking about it the other day about Resolve Tuesday. I really only have maybe a dozen and a half left before it is bing 2020. And I don't know that we'll continue it. It really was a press to help push myself and keep myself motivated. And I thought, well, if I'm doing it for me, I might as well help somebody else. And that we'll have to do daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly goals and keep holding the carrot out for yourself so that you keep trying to get it so that you keep yourself moving. Okay, we'll do all that tomorrow. I got to grab the mouse. And that's everything. Okay. Happy Monday. I love a Monday. I get more accomplished on a Monday than I do any other day. So you guys, I'm going to do the boop, boop, log off. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Cheryl Lynn, and this is Makeup University. Remember, you look really gorgeous today. Mwah, bye.